Well, hello, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and today I'm back in my little book of collage. Now, we are almost at the end of this collection of grids by Tracy Fox. So today we've got a large and a small again. So what did we do last time? Oh yeah, the papers and the leaves. Well, that's funny because there's flower elements there, and look what I've got here today without even realising, more flower elements. Right, I'm going to tuck my bracelet up my sleeve so it's not too noisy for you. I've got these men, well, and ladies, but I've got these images, and I've got the back of a cabinet card, both from Tracy Fox, and I've got some compasses. I've got this music die of a butterfly, and then I've got all of these flower images from a book. Now, Young in Flower, the alum is beautiful. This one's quite nice as well. I want something with a little bit of colour but not too much. That's not got enough. Oh, look at the crocus. The crocus is beautiful. Have the crocus. So let's see where we're going with this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stagger the picture broken. So I'm going to come down and across there like that. That'll be the split. I want to use this cabinet card, so, or the back of the cabinet card. This is from Tracy Fox's kit. I believe it's called Family Ties, and there's all sorts of images in there in various sizes, and you've got the front image, which is the photograph, and then you've got this back image from the producer. So you can obviously glue them together and make a more robust cabinet card type thing. Now that image is much more to that side, so I'm figuring we'll put that one that side. So we need to move that over there. And who do we want? He looks like some sort of know-it-all boff, doesn't he? Some kind of professor of plants or whatever. So, and this set of Tracy Fox's is the faux slide set. So she showed you how you could use these as the innards to make slides. I'll move that over there. So yeah, he looks like a bit of a botanist, doesn't he? I think, you know, a man who knows his stuff, as it were. So maybe he'll go on there like that. You obviously need birds and bees and butterflies to make things grow. So we'll have our butterfly underneath there, like that. Now, I need my 1-inch punch for these, but this punch, if you've been here when I've been using this before, is a nightmare. It never wants to punch anything thin. So we'll get an extra piece of paper underneath it. I think we'll go for this one here. And I believe this is my prints, this one. See, it's still not. Oh, this punch is honestly the bane of my life, but we did get it. We maybe have this. Oh, we don't want to cover up the saffron label, do we? We maybe have this here, and this will dictate the temperature we need the greenhouse that's going to grow these beautiful plants in. That's an idea, isn't it? I quite like that. So if I get some ink, we need ink, Claire. Grab some ink and we can age up our pieces. And as we've got writing at the back there, and that's music, I might put a little slither of book page behind. What have I got? That's got some just plain writing. One of these pages out of this Cassell's family book. So I'll take these off first of all and move them up there, and let's work out how big we need this to be. So I'm just going to do a standard ruler tear there, like so, and there. My bracelet's fallen out of my sleeve, isn't it? Okay, we'll get rid of the extra blank edge. We'll pop that in there like so. And I think we're not going to go all the way. I think we're just going to go there. Okay, so first things first, let's glue this down because this doesn't need an inked edge. I haven't asked, have I? I'm so sorry. How are you all? What have you been up to? Are you happy, safe and well? I should imagine if you've got weather like us, you'll be out and about enjoying life, because it is outside weather at the moment. Well, it definitely is here anyway. Okay, try and cover my bracelet up again. Right, let's get some inking done here. So we'll work on this piece first. And just also, once you've torn paper, the ink just sticks to it beautifully. So I don't know if you know Susie Q, but I've been watching Susie Q makes, and she's got her hands on a ATC book, and she's quite a way through now, because I think she's on number 12, something like that, and she's working her way through the book making these ATCs from the workshop lessons that are in the book. And I was having great fun watching her this morning, and I must admit it did remind me, those of you that remember, last year we did a weekly thing called Postcards Home. Yeah, that is a different colour, but I'm still going to ink the edge just so it stands out even more on the cream coloured print page. Yeah, we did a thing called Postcards Home, weekly little challenge. And we did a different postcard each week, and we made it like a diary entry, and we this is not working for me. Let's turn this over and let's just do the whole thing. That's a bit better, isn't it? There we go. Darken it up that way. Sorry, and we used it like a diary, and we did our weekly entries on the back. Well, I was thinking I've got a whole book of postcards. I mean, last year, was it last year or even the year before? No, I think it was last year. There you go, that just stands out that little bit more now, doesn't it? Whoops. I'm wondering, do we need 2 different types of dials now? just the one, I think. Oh, I keep digressing, don't I? When we did it last year, we actually made the postcards and we cut a 4x6 each week. Well, I've now managed to get myself one of these. Now, I got this on eBay, I think, for a few pounds. So I'm thinking I might start following what Susie Q's doing. I'll have to go back a bit because she's on number 12. But doing it larger on postcards rather than the ATC card. I think it'll give us a larger space. So if you want to join in, because we're nearly finished with this, then, I mean, you don't need postcards. You can do it on plain card as I did last year. And obviously what it's going to do is it's going to give us a chance to have the ATC on the front as the postcard image, and then obviously writing space on the back. And if you've got some old stamps or a stamp, if you know what I mean, then you could obviously put a stamp on it and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start following her. I'll have to obviously be 12 weeks behind. I don't know how many weeks she's doing it for, but I thought it might be, as the ATCs are in a way collages, it might be a nice way to finish this, because it'll be our infill pages, as it were, because we've got one page collage, haven't we, one page of that floral, so then to then have the postcards in between, I thought would be quite nice. And it'll change it all up a bit. There we go. So I've done all our inking. So let's come back down. Now let's finish working on this one. Whoops. So we're going to put some glue on our butterfly. It's got a bit of fluff on it. I never know, I say it every time, this is the Tim Holtz die. I never know whether they're butterflies or moths. I suppose I should read the packet. But I do love them and I use them quite a lot. So I'm going to pop that one on there. See, now it is very much a different colour. It stands out much more. I'm going to put down our saffron crocus bottom, which is going to come about there, so we can still see our butterfly above and slightly below. I'm going to put our gauge on the bottom, make sure we get it up the right way, and that is the indicator of the temperature that our greenhouse needs to be so that our plants grow well. And this is our main plant image. And that's going to come there, so we can see it's almost like this whole collage has been torn in half, isn't it? There we go. Do you know what? I'm just gonna, because I can, seal that off. I'm going to pop that there, line it up straight. I'm just going going to add this bit that says the address down here. Yeah, like that. I'm trying to build more and more layers into my work as I go, and I think that's one of the things that will come from those ATCs. They seem to be quite heavily layered, so I think that's a great addition to your arsenal, doing something like that. Here we go. Now the only thing is, I feel like this one's more full than this one is, so I'm just wondering if I pick up that corner before it sticks too well. There we go. We'll have a little bit of this writing that we've got at the bottom, just to connect it all back in again, but we don't want it that long, do we? We want it there. So put a little bit of glue under here. That's better. Now it is a little bit cockeyed. That's better. There we go. So there's this week's collage page. We'll pop that in our book, and I'll say thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found some, oh look at that, 2 sort of beige pages. Hope you found some joy and inspiration. And you see, I think if we get a postcard ATCs, we could put one there and join it with a paper hinge, so that then this one will go on the other side, and there'll be joint, and then it'll open like that, or maybe even that way, so we see the picture and then the postcard. So yeah, I think that's a way to go to finish this book off. So thank you so much for joining me. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.